Alright. Let's hope it doesn't crash on me again. That would suck. And I would cry. Jesus. Alright. I've spent a good chunk of this morning planning, not for this fight. This fight I'm just doing for the fun of it. However, what I did plan was the Flannery fight. So I'm going to knock this fight out with a team that is not my Flannery team, and then we are going to then pivot over to doing Flannery. Let me just make sure I've got everything running properly. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get Explorer up so that way I can look at Sydney's team, but we'll go ahead and start the fight. So I've done like no calcs for this fight. This is just what happens happens. What's up, man?
What's up?
You hanging out?
I'll go see what my wife's doing.
Okay.
No, I'll probably be back now.
Okay. I'm pulling up his team actually real quick. Figure I probably should look at it just to know what's coming up. So if I had to guess, it's probably just Cacturn next because of worst typing but super effective move with Feint Attack. Cacturn's going to take some damage as well. And we do have Wing Attack. We're faster. Our physical attack isn't the greatest, but yeah. Okay, just Leech Seed. That's honestly fine. Because we'll be faster, and we'll just take the KO. And this will undo like a little bit of the sand chip, but that's okay. And yeah, I think it's probably just going to be going in team order from here. So next up is going to be Houndoom with Night Slash. Alright, we've got Intimidate. Honestly, I think I'm just going to sack Jasmine here. I can't think of a good use for a Psychic Flying type coming up later in the game, really. So we'll click Wish, so that way we can give that to another Pokemon. That also means that we have a safe switch if we don't die here, but we do. It's okay. That's perfectly fine and expected. Alright. Bay Leaves. Bay Leaves has Leftovers. Alright, Houndoom took the Sand Chip first, meaning it's faster. That's kind of what I expected. This can burn me with Will-O-Wisp, and I'm expecting that to probably be what it does. Oh, it's just going for Night Slash. Okay. Well, I feel a little bit dumb now. I was hoping I was going to be smart. But yeah, wish came true. So, at least there's that. I gotta go for knockoff, though. Get rid of this thing's black glass. Or I can try to just go for the damage. Yeah, we'll go for Sludge Bomb. Alright, 125 down to 88. So he's doing about 40-ish damage. Okay, cool. Houndoom is done. And nothing super threatens Bay Leaves because of the typing. Honestly, I'm hoping for Crawdaunt, I think. Yeah. This thing's more physically bulky than special. Not holding an item, so we can just get a whole bunch of health back. This thing's special attack isn't great, so yeah, we can two-shot this. It might knock over the left... Ooh, Obole Beam. Interesting. I guess it was probably a little bit more damage. Knockoff is only like 40 base power. Honestly, really glad it didn't go for knockoff there. So that means we keep the leftovers going. Alright, Absol's got a Silk Scarf, Dark Pulse, Quick Attack, Submission, Silver Wind. And it's faster than us. I don't think there's not any real reason to, you know, do anything other than click Giga Drain. 100 down to 67. So that's what, 33 damage? Which means that after Leftovers Recovery, we may be dead to a crit. Let's see, how much do we heal? We go up to... Yeah, ugh, we may be dead to a crit. That would suck. But I didn't bring anyone from the Flannery team, so... Not really as much damage as I was hoping for, honestly. Alright, bring us back up to 48. Sludge Bomb. Damn. Alright, this should still be either Dark Pulse or maybe Quick Attack. I think either should be fine. Yeah, we'll switch to Garlic. Quick Attack, okay. Silk Scarf still making it strong, though. Even after the Intimidate. Alright, well, this tells us Absol's faster. But we're not super scared of most of its moves. I think we're fine to... Ooh! Is it a speed tie? Is this KO? Nice. Alright, and I think Garlic can probably just pack up the Umbreon. Like, the worst case is going to be, like, Toxic. So, basically, the Leftovers and Sandstorm damage are just negated on the Umbreon. So it'll take the damage but heal it back up. And it's always going to be the same no matter what. But that's okay. Signal Beam because it's stronger for now. Oof, okay. Night Slash, 95 down to 76. It may try to go for like Protect and Wish. Like this thing is just like a stall machine. Signal Beam again. We're still faster. So long as it doesn't Wish, I'll feel okay. Confusion is really good. Okay, we win. Leech life. Awesome, that's Sydney down. And with one death too, and the death of the Pokemon that I assumed was going to be the one to die anyways, so. We now have Sandstorm, although I'm probably not using that on Flannery. I actually have a way to kind of just negate fire moves. The anticipation is building, that's for sure. Hey, Kara. Yeah, I know. I've been in here the whole time.
Yeah. I gotta get more wraps.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna order some meat possibly. Holy. Come here. What did I tell you? Can you look at the end of the dress?
All right, let's go ahead and get the Flannery team.
The end of it. Where does the dresser stop? And where's the other way?
All right.
I said when you walk into the room, you turn this way. And you look beside the dresser. Right here. Yes. You have to open your eyes and use your brain at the same time.
What a wild thing to say to your child. Okay, we'll heal up. But yes, I've gone through and done calcs for most of Flannery's team, and honestly, I feel really good about what I have cooked up. So with Flannery, we're going to be leading Nutmeg, and things will be evident why in a moment. So she's going to lead Torkoal. Torkoal has Drought, and so it's going to sit up the Sun. Even with Thick Fat, Torkoal risks a one-hit KO on Nutmeg. And that's why we're bringing Oil. Oil has Flash Fire to negate it. And the way that Ruby and Sapphire work is that it has this bug called Ability... Okay. That's not what was supposed to happen.
I'm gonna go get wraps.
Okay.
Is there anything you need to know?
Can you get some Celsius? I was supposed to get those, but I did not. Okay, well, the whole reason I brought Flareon was to trigger Flash Fire, but now we just kind of have to stay in and sack it. I can't believe it went for Earth Power over... I guess it just didn't see the KO that it could have taken with... Oh my god, come on, man. Please don't tell me this is how I'm going to lose. Okay. So, Piloswine exactly 2-hit KOs with Earth Power. The idea was that I would trigger Flash Fire, so that way it wouldn't go for Overheat, because Overheat has a chance to one-hit KO me. I swear to fucking god, if this thing KOs me, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Okay. It's not a super big chance, but it is a chance that it would one-hit KO. Although this does put me in a way worse position than what I was initially wanting to be at. But we click Earth Power again. That crit would have been awesome last turn. But it's okay, Nutmeg. Okay. Macargo's up next. We are faster than Macargo, and I believe from my calc, Earth Power is like over a one-shot. So we take this KO. Executor. We are slower. We can probably save Nutmeg, because Mint doesn't really take a whole lot of damage from Executor. Yeah, like, even Flamethrower burns, it's still not, like, that bad. Yeah, like, not a whole lot. The burn it does suck, but it could be worse. It's not going to inhibit any of our damage, though, because we're just using special moves. We're going to be slower for the first turn, but it's good that it Giga Drains first, because that means the healing doesn't really matter as much. Dang, it's actually doing a little bit more damage than I thought it would. But because it's slower now, I believe Icy Wind is now a guaranteed two-shot. I think from my calc it's guaranteed, since it doesn't get to have any Giga Drain recovery. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we're 3 down. Magmar is next. Magmar is just faster, going for Thunder Punch, almost assuredly. Well, I guess maybe Cross Chop might kill. But it's not worth it to try to save. We just take it.
You said what? Oh. Okay.
Alright. We should still have enough firepower to take care of everything else. Anise comes out. We resist Cross Chop. We do take a fair bit from Fire Punch. But that's okay. So long as we're not burned or crit, we're fine. We even got the poison point, which is great. Alright, Rapidash? Yeah. Rapidash probably sees kill with Drill Run. I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't really have anything that's worthwhile not to just, you know, stay in and die to. Overheat also kills. Okay.
Well, we can stop that second one.
Alright. Go with Fenugreek. We're faster, and we can get this Thunder Wave off. Drill Run only KOs if it crits. And Thunder Punch is highest damage. Alright, we're faster because it's paralyzed. So we Earth Power. And this thing is just gonna probably kill. Alright, so it's Sleep Powder, we have a Lumberry, and Rock Tomb makes us faster. And after Leftovers Recovery, Poison Fang, I think, is a 2-hit.
Oh, yeah, there's
It should still be going for Sleep Powder because it wants to status me.
I'll drive.
And that's Flannery. Although it went way off rails. Torkoal was supposed to turn one overheat onto my Piloswine, and I was switching into my Flash Fire Pokemon, so that way I would think all my Pokemon have Flash Fire and not use any fire moves at all. It went for Earth Power instead, because I guess it didn't see the KO, and then even though it's in Sun, because I have Thick Fat Overheat's like a chance to not one-hit KO, and I lived. And if I had gotten one-hit KO'd, I think I would have lost.
Hey, gang.
So 5 death Flannery, but
Flannery done.
but furthest attempt yet. Oh my god. Plan didn't come together quite the way I wanted, but that's okay. We got the result I needed in the end. Alright, and we get the Go Goggles, which I think lets us get the other fossil for Anorith. So of course we only get to get one of the two, but we'll figure that out later. Let me go ahead and Focus Band on Fenugreek would have been cool. It sucks that I had to lose so many Pokemon. But it's okay. And honestly, I'm probably just going to stop stream after this. Really, I just wanted to go ahead and... I was getting, nervous about just getting it done, so... And now we have... Actually, I think I could go a little bit, but... I'm just going to be annoyed whenever my stream decides to crash, is the thing, so... But we've got a lot of good Pokemon. I had to actually redo some fights, so Marshtomp is still like at 27. But I made sure that any Pokemon that did die from when I was streaming are accounted for in the dead box. Yeah. No, Ross, it's not Ouchie. Like, I probably would have lost 4 Pokemon if my Flannery strat had went fine. But the fact that Torkoal went for Earth Power instead of Overheat is like really rough, but it's alright. But yeah, I actually have like things going on. Today's my birthday, and so I've got people coming over, but I had a little bit of time that I knew I could go ahead and like knock this out. I knew that it was either going to be lose to Flannery or I beat her, and this is now furthest attempt. My box is looking a little rough, though. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, just end it now. Mostly because I can tell my computer's about to start overheating. Thanks, man. I will hopefully be back up again soon.